The vortex of online discourse was abuzz with fervor as Hasanabi, a digital political commentator, found himself reacting to the news that Adin, an enfant terrible of the streaming world, would be interviewing none other than Donald Trump.
On to the announcement that he's going to be interviewing Donald Trump.
Like, he thinks that Twitter is mean. Okay? Wait until Washington Post gets a hold of who Adin Ross is, specifically to...
Is he watching me out of a toilet? What's going on? What is the audio here?
On Donald Trump.
God damn, bro. You are just jealous, bro. What do you...
It's funny that he says this because I also said that I was jealous. Like, I wish I could talk to Donald Trump myself, like right after this clip. But in this clip, I'm actually talking about how, like, Adin doesn't understand self-preservation. If he did, he wouldn't be doing this Donald Trump interview because people are going to yell at him quite a lot. And an effort in this conversation, I'm literally saying, in this video, I'm literally saying people are going to yell at him just on Trump. Okay? But he's too stupid to understand what I'm saying there because he doesn't understand. He doesn't understand the point I'm making. The point I'm making is not like, the point I'm making is like, oh, don't do it. I want him to do it. Okay? I want him to do this. But I'm also still saying, like, you're gonna get cooked. If you think Twitter is bad at canceling you, you're gonna get absolutely dumpstered and dumpstered by mainstream media in an effort to not on Adin. They don't give a fuck Adin Ross, but in an effort to on Donald Trump, they're going to bring up Kick as a platform. And I mean, pedophiles are on it. They're going to bring up Adin's past as well.
You got to be 35 years old, bro. And you're such a... Bro, he's literally the biggest hypocrite. All his followers...
And he immediately goes, oh, he's a hypocrite.
They all just love his little, the way he loves his political view, whatever it is. He lives in a $6 million crib. Okay? He lives in a $6 million crib. But he preaches that all Americans should make all the same amount of money. Man.
House went up. It's 10 million now.
I don't know. But look, Hassan. Oh.
I like that people who find themselves a little person is just, he's in an expensive house. Anyway. I mean, honestly, from the time he started living, their house probably value did go up near 6 million. No, it didn't. Half of his Twitter community was agreeing with you and don't want him to do it either. Yeah, I know. Anyway. He's acting like you're not renowned for being targeted by mainstream media for interactions with AOC, Ilhan, etc. Like, that's the only way my conservative dad knows who you are. You've already been through the ringer, and he truly has no clue. Yeah. He don't get it. But it's all good. I'm excited that he doesn't get it, and I'm excited that he has no self-preservation skills because, honestly, I want him to interview Donald Trump because that's content for me. I love that. So, yeah. Adin also donated 2.2 mil to the campaign. No, he didn't. And be there. I'm stoked. You feel me? You understand me? You should invite Trump onto your stream and see what happens. There's no way.
In this cauldron of contentious rhetoric, Hasanabi, known for his incisive critique, elucidates the manifold implications and the tempest that Adin Ross is about to unleash upon himself, perhaps unknowingly. Adin Ross, in his youthful exuberance and seeming naivety, appears ill-prepared for the onslaught that will accompany his high-profile interview with Trump. Hasanabi, with a tone both cautionary and sardonic, foresees a maelstrom of media scrutiny that Ross has not yet fathomed. The mainstream media, ever voracious for sensationalism, will not only assail Trump but will also dissect Ross' controversial history with the precision of a scalpel. Yet, in the midst of his warnings, Hasanabi addresses the ludicrous accusations hurled at him, accusations that paint him as a hypocritical socialist. The allegation that he lives in a multimillion-dollar abode while espousing socialist ideals is a cudgel frequently wielded by his detractors. Hasanabi, unflinching, turns this narrative on its head by embracing the irony and highlighting the simplistic understanding his critics have of both his message and socialism itself. The critique of Hasanabi's residence serves as a microcosm of the broader misunderstanding of socialist principles. To his detractors, the notion of a socialist living in a luxurious home seems anathema, yet Hasanabi argues that his personal success does not negate his advocacy for systemic change and equitable resource distribution. The focus on his personal wealth is a distraction from the substantive critiques he levies against the systemic inequalities he seeks to address. Returning to the crux of the issue, Hasanabi elucidates the severe miscalculation Ross is making. Ross' cavalier attitude towards the impending media onslaught reveals a fundamental misunderstanding of self-preservation. Ross, enamored by the prospect of interviewing a former president, seems oblivious to the fact that this very act will thrust him into a crucible of criticism, where his past indiscretions will be dredged up and scrutinized with newfound vigor. Hasanabi's foresight is not born of jealousy, as some of Ross' defenders might claim, but from a keen understanding of the media landscape. The media's propensity to exploit any opportunity to criticize Trump will inevitably lead to a collateral examination of Ross' platform and its notorious associations. The implications for Kick, the platform hosting the interview, are equally severe. Its reputation, already contentious, will be further sullied by association. In addressing the mockery and accusations of hypocrisy, Hasanabi does not flinch. Instead, he acknowledges the absurdity of the criticisms while reiterating his commitment to his principles. The focus on his personal lifestyle, he argues, is a red herring designed to divert attention from the substantive issues at hand. His critique of Ross' decision is not born of envy but of a genuine concern for the potential fallout. The media's eventual portrayal of Ross will likely be unforgiving. His previous controversial statements and actions will be exhumed and paraded before the public, casting a long shadow over his newfound notoriety. This impending media deluge, Hasanabi predicts, will be far more ferocious than the ephemeral ire of Twitter trolls that Ross has so far encountered. Yet, Hasanabi cannot help but express a perverse excitement at the prospect of this unfolding drama. The inevitable content that will arise from Ross' interview with Trump is a treasure trove for commentators like him, providing ample material for critique and analysis. The impending chaos is a spectacle that, while fraught with potential pitfalls, offers rich veins of content to mine. In the grand scheme of political and media machinations, the interview stands as a testament to the evolving nature of public discourse. The intersection of politics and digital media is a dynamic and unpredictable terrain, one that Ross is ill-prepared to navigate. Hasanabi's critique serves as both a warning and a prelude to the inevitable fallout that will ensue. The reaction to Ross' announcement underscores the polarized nature of contemporary political discourse. On one hand, there are those who see this as a bold, if misguided, move that could potentially humanize Trump to a younger audience. On the other, there are those who view it as a reckless endeavor that will only serve to amplify the controversies surrounding both Ross and Trump. In my final summation, Hasanabi's reaction to Adin Ross' impending interview with Donald Trump encapsulates the complexities and potential pitfalls of such a high-stakes interaction. The implications for Ross, the media landscape, and the broader political discourse are profound, offering a fertile ground for analysis and reflection. As the digital and political spheres continue to intertwine, the need for critical engagement and media literacy becomes ever more paramount. The unfolding drama promises to be as instructive as it is entertaining, providing rich material for both critics and commentators alike.